Hi, and welcome everyone to Know Your Law. This is a small initiative to let everyone aware of various important and essential laws of our country. Each week, we will try to bring to you an essential provision of one of the many acts in our country. Hope it will help you, if not today, sometimes in your life. So, we will be about another sensitive topic like voyeurism. We will try to break it down into what is voyeurism? Is there a law to prevent voyeurism in India? What is voyeurism according to law? Or what commits an offense of voyeurism? What are the expectations or what actions does not amount to voyeurism? And what is the punishment for voyeurism? So, what is voyeurism? According to Wikipedia, voyeurism is the sexual interest in or practice of spying on people engaged in intimate behaviors such as undressing, sexual activity, or other actions usually considered being of a private nature. The term comes from the French voyeur, which means to see. A male voyeur is commonly labeled as peeping Tom or a Jags, a term which originates from the Lady Godiva legend. However, that term is usually applied to a male who observes somebody secret and generally in a public space. So, is there any law preventing voyeurism in India? Yes, there is. Section 354C of the Indian Penal Code deals with voyeurism. It was added to the IPC via the Criminal Law Amendment Act of 2013. Now, who commits voyeurism? Any man who watches or captures the image of a woman engaging in a private act in circumstances where she would usually have the expectation of not being observed either by the perpetrator or by any other person at the behest of the perpetrator, or disseminates such image, conducts the offense of voyeurism. Now, what is included in a private act? Private act includes an act of watching carried out in a place which, in the circumstances, would reasonably be expected to provide privacy and where the victim's genitals, posterior, or breasts are exposed or covered only in underwear, or the victim is using a lavatory, or the victim is doing a sexual act that is not of a kind ordinarily done in public. So, are there any exceptions to voyeurism? Or what does not constitute voyeurism? There are actually no such exceptions with respect to voyeurism. However, where the victim consents to the capture of the image or any such then cannot be termed as voyeurism. Provided where the victim consents to the capture of the images or any act, but not to their dissemination to third persons, and where such image or act is disseminated, such dissemination shall be considered an offense under section 354C. So, what are the punishments for voyeurism? Whoever commits the offense of voyeurism shall be punished on first conviction with imprisonment of either description for a term which shall not be less than 1 year, but which may extend to 3 years, and shall also be liable to fine, and be punished on a second or subsequent conviction with imprisonment of either description for a term which shall not be less than 3 years, but which may extend to 7 years, and shall also be liable to fine. So you do it for the first time, imprisonment can be for a minimum of 1 year, extend to 3 years, also with fine. And if the offense is repetitive, then the punishment will be for a minimum of 3 years, which can extend to 7 years, also with fine. So that is it for today. We will meet again next week with something new and interesting. Till then, stay safe and remain aware of your rights and laws. Bye bye.